Are you frustrated because your 2-year-old doesn't listen? My name is Stephanie and I'm a licensed speech therapist in California. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can do if your 2-year-old doesn't listen. My first tip is don't make it optional. This is one of the most powerful and easy to implement strategies you can use if your 2-year-old doesn't listen to you. In American culture, we ask other adults to do things for us by framing it as a question. So when you ask somebody to do something for you, it often starts with, can you, or do you? It's ingrained in our minds and we talk this way without even thinking about it. But it becomes a problem when we ask our 2-year-old to do something because when we say it like a question, we give them the option to answer no. Think about these things you might ask your 2-year-old to do. Can you get your shoes? Can you give it to mommy? Do you want to sit at the table? All of which your 2-year-old can answer, nope. Instead of making it optional, tell your child what you want them to do. And it can be polite. Get your shoes, we're going out to play. Give it to me, please. Sit at the table, I'll bring you a snack. Notice that these are not presented as a question or a choice. These tasks are not optional. Give it a try the next few times you ask your 2-year-old to do something. I'll bet that they're more likely to follow through and do it if you tell them what you need them to do nicely rather than asking them to do it. My second tip is make sure you have their attention. As a 2-year-old, you're still pretty new to the world, and even the smallest things are exciting and distracting. When you're asking a 2-year-old to do something for you, it's super important that you first make sure you have their attention. In my experience as a speech therapist working with hundreds of 2-year-olds, it's pretty safe to say that 2-year-olds are most likely thinking about what they're looking at. So if you ask your 2-year-old to do something and they're not looking at you, it's pretty safe to assume that they're probably not paying attention to what you're saying. And if they aren't paying attention to what you're saying, they're pretty unlikely to do whatever you've asked. To help your 2-year-old pay attention, you can remove distractions, like turning off a TV or a tablet that they're watching. And you can move your body to a place where your child can easily see your face, so that when you're talking to them, you can see that they're looking at you and know that they're listening to what you have to say. Now you're telling your 2-year-old what to do, and you're sure you have their attention. But if your 2-year-old still isn't listening to you, the third thing you can try is showing them what to do. If your 2-year-old isn't following directions when you ask them to do something, it could be because they don't understand the words you've used. Yes, 2-year-olds understand hundreds to thousands of words already, but most adults understand 40,000 words or more. So they've still got a lot of work to do. Showing them what to do or doing it together as you talk about it is one of the best ways to help your child learn new words and help them follow directions and listen to you more often in the future. Okay, so to review, if your 2-year-old isn't listening to you, try saying it like a request, not an option, making sure you have their attention first, and doing it together to grow their understanding. And if your 2-year-old still isn't listening, be sure to talk to your child's pediatrician. It's possible that your child could benefit from the support of an audiologist, a speech therapist, or another professional. Your child's pediatrician will be able to connect you with the best resources and support for your child specifically. As always, thanks for listening, and I'll be back again next week with a new video about toddler speech and language development. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell button to be the first to see my new video each week.